Yo guys, so this was a really tough decision to make. I just wanted to clear things up with you guys. Y'all might have noticed I haven't really made any car vlogs at all this year. I've done a couple, but I've been at it for a good 3-4 years now, and things just don't seem to be doing well with car content. You may have noticed I've been doing a lot of tech reviews, and some of that's been doing really well. Like, I have one video that almost has 300,000 views, whereas my car content only gets like 1,000 or 2,000 views, So this year's just been really tough. I just feel like I'm wasting a lot of time and just spending too much money on my cars, and it takes a lot of work to edit. And as you can clearly tell by the title, I'm giving up on the Prelude. I'm giving up on the Prelude for what it is, for what it will become. Did you really think that I'm gonna be giving up on my baby right here? I've been having this thing for, I don't know, a long time. This is the car that started it all. This is what started my YouTube career. No way I'm giving this thing away. I'm not even gonna sell it. If we look at my engine bay, yo, this thing is super stock. I mean, people ask me how come I don't have a aftermarket cold air intake, or what have I done to the motor? What are future plans? Am I gonna boost this thing or what? Well, last year, I pulled this motor out for the first time in my life, tore it down, rebuilt it, and it's been running strong. And this year, what I want to do now, if it wasn't obvious, I want to get this motor in the Prelude. Yep. I've been waiting a really long time to make this happen. For the past 1.5 years or so, I've been collecting a bunch of parts to get this motor in the Prelude. And that's pretty much why the car vlogs pretty much died down. I've just been doing a lot of research, saving up, sourcing parts. A lot of parts were hard to find or just took a long time to be shipped. But yo, I'm pretty excited. I really can't wait to see this motor in here. To be honest, I'm really scared, which is why I've kind of been taking so long to even get started on this swap. Almost a year ago, I picked up this K24 motor, and it's been a big headache, man. Just a lot of research. There's so much things to learn about the K-Series engine. Now, a lot of you Prelude guys are probably gonna be like, yo, you gotta stick with the H-Series. The H-Series is better. And I'm not here to say that the K is better than the H. The whole reason why I want to do the swap is for the enjoyment of working on cars. I mean, I've already disassembled this motor, rebuilt it, and I have a pretty strong understanding on how the engine works and, how to maintain it, right? One big reason why I want to do this swap is because the K-Swap community is so big. Because the swaps revolve around either the K24 or K20. And there's just so much information and parts out there for this engine, right? And the H22 alone, like, there's really not a lot of companies that make parts for this motor. And if they did, those were developed a long time ago. But these K-Series motors are still coming in brand new cars, 2023. Next year, 2024, the Civic still has the K-Series motor. And so this motor is just so popular that, by doing a K-Swap, I'm joining a bigger car community, which allows for a lot more customization and personalization. So on top of getting into a bigger car community, once I get started on the K-Swap, there's so many ways that you can make this happen. Some of the biggest challenges of doing this K-Swap in the Prelude is that there's no motor mounts. You may have caught this if you follow me on Instagram, but I made an Instagram reel on Hasport's K-Swap kit. It's for a 4th gen Prelude, but you can make it work in the 5th gen Prelude with modification, right? But that's only one piece to the puzzle. Once the engine is in the engine bay, there's still a lot more stuff you need to figure out, like the radiator. On the K-Series, the coolant port is over here, so you're gonna have to find a radiator hose that goes over here, or get a K-Swap radiator, which is where this outlet will be positioned over here, and make maybe a custom line or find a hose that'll fit. You pretty much gotta create a new fuel system. You gotta delete the power steering, maybe convert it to electric power steering. You gotta figure out what axles work or what headers will work. There's just so much to learn and be aware of when attempting the swap, which is why it's taken me so long to even get to this point. But as of now, I got most of the parts I need for the swap. And let me tell you, this swap is not cheap. I mean, it can be affordable if you know what you're doing and you're able to find these parts for a really great price. But especially in the Honda Prelude, a lot of stuff has to be custom fabricated. So you either gotta know how to weld or find someone who can weld for you. And on top of that, if you're a do-it-yourselfer like me, there's gonna be a lot of tools you're gonna have to invest in to even get started. I mean, yo, I had to buy this engine stand. I had to buy a welding machine. Sorry, I know that this video is kind of all over the place, but this is me announcing or just telling you guys, also promising to me that I'm gonna make this K-swap happen. If I put this out there and make a promise to you guys and myself publicly, it's gonna motivate me to, you know, follow through, make it happen. You know, I've come this far. It's been a long process. And at some points, I've really felt like just giving up and just getting rid of everything because it's just so much stuff to figure out, man. And and like I said, pretty expensive so far. But all right, guys, I just wanted to make this promise to you and myself that this is gonna happen. And man, if you have any questions about the K-swap, leave a comment down below and I'll try to answer your questions. Right now, I feel pretty confident in knowing everything that I need to know to kind of get started. If you're excited for this K-swap just like me, you know, be sure to hit that like button, comment down below just to show your support, man. And yo, I'm gonna try to stay consistent and document everything I do for the swap. Let's make it happen. Yeah!